If you want news and rumors that appeal, welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
If you want news and rumors that appeal, welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel.
Welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. I'm your host, the Innkeeper, and this is our live call-in talk show all about the Wheel of Time. You didn't even plan that. That was good.
No, I tried to come on in like a double dutch.
I like that. That was good. That was good. We are back. Man, wow. What a crazy time. Hopefully you all enjoyed the premiere coverage from everyone. We were packed in there, but everyone had fantastic questions. Hopefully you did see all of those. If you haven't checked out Daniel Green's coverage, Critters coverage, Nameless, and also Dragon Mount, you should. I loved everyone's questions. It didn't seem like I don't know if have you seen them all?
I haven't been looking because I've been testing audio.
Oh,
making
yeah,
sure it's
gotcha.
all good. So now I'm tuned in and
I love it.
I'm all in.
Oh yeah, Mugs. Cheers. We're back.
I know.
Premiere, everyone. Premiere's coming up. Cheers. Cheers to everyone.
This mug in a very weird way, but the thing doesn't fit my hand inside.
Oh yeah, these are the
So
you have to like wipe away. These were cool. If you saw these during our premiere coverage, this was one of the things that we received in our gift bags for those that went there. So yeah, these were fun, right?
Yeah, if I could get it close enough for you to see, but I think we have a picture of it that we'll show you later.
Oh yeah.
That have the names on it.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to walk through, just so you know, what this is about. This is just a place for us. I mean, let's be honest. We're all just sitting around, what?
Nike T Taylor. Any shirt that I wear.
We're just sitting around, basically, all waiting for the show to premiere. So why not do this together? The phone lines are connected. We'll open those up. You can give us a call. We thought we'd chat with you all what our plans are. We'd talk to you about London. And we'd also tell you a little bit about, kind of in a spoiler-free way, just our general impressions of the episode. Just as a reminder for everyone that's in live chat, if you've seen any of the episodes, please don't talk about them, even in a non-spoiler way, because everyone's spoilers or non-spoilers are going to be different, and we don't want the admins to have to be kicking out comments, whatever. So let's keep the chat itself completely episode discussion free. I'm sure there's plenty of people here that have not seen them and would like to not at the last moment run into some kind of spoiler, Yes. So even if you don't think it's a spoiler. So awesome. Welcome everyone to this chat. I'm kind of curious. Let's just ask this right now. We have to poll everyone right off the bat. When does everyone
mug is cooler?
Oh no. When does everyone think this is going to drop? So because it's an unknown. When is the show going to premiere? Now we've seen, people have been writing they've been writing support for Amazon, and like different support specialists will give different answers.
Different answers?
Yeah, I've seen different answers. So we're gonna go with I've seen midnight GMT. I've seen midnight GMT. I've also seen midnight, Pacific time.
I have chat on my phone, so if I'm ever looking down, it's because I'm reading what you're saying.
Okay, that's a good note. That's a good note.
Okay,
and then we have midnight GMT, midnight PST, and then we have just tell us already Oh, how about that?
Someone said, "Is this a yes or no answer?"
No, this is our first poll. Yeah, there is some confusion as to when this is going to happen. It's going to happen on the 19th somewhere, right? So we don't know exactly where or when, if it's regional or not. That isn't an answer that seems to be out there. So I know there's a lot of people right now. I see it immediately, we immediately got everyone jumping in and saying midnight GMT, which would honestly translate to a little less than 2 hours right now for us. So less than 2 hours away, if that's the correct timing, at least for those of us, I think in the U.S. are basing that on this idea that we would also kind of follow the midnight GMT side of this. But, that's... Wait, is midnight? So I'm seeing midnight GMT. Am I translating that wrong? I thought midnight GMT was 7 p.m. Eastern. Now I got to look this up. I got to Google it, everyone. Like, what time is it? GMT. I can't trust the 7. Okay, so it's 10. No. So yeah, 2 hours from now, so it would be 7 p.m. Eastern. That's what it would be. So I like to tell us already. Yes, unraveling the pattern. I did see your that you scraped our song and put it on your stream. It's okay now. We won't send the lawyers after you just yet. But I did notice. If you go watch the stream, it's like if you like news and rumors that appeal, welcome to. And then he does like a robot voice. It's like unraveling the pattern. that was adorable. Just don't do it again. That's all I'm saying. No, it was awesome. So yeah, we got like 2 hours. We got 2 hours before this might be happening. We won't stay live for all of those 2 hours. So yeah, I think the 12:01 a.m. Yes, everyone's saying it's Friday morning. So 7 p.m. Eastern is confirmed. LAN confirmed it in Twitter. Which LAN are we talking about? There's lots of LANs on Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
Instead of taking new clients.
Is we talking LAN as in Daniel Henney LAN, or are we talking about LAN as Malkir's King? Are we talking about some other account? So far, 400 of you have voted, and 65% of you are in the midnight GMT. I'm going to go with I'm hopeful that's the case too. Oh, are you ready for this? You're just yawning over here.
I'm tired. Okay.
Breathe. It's not like you just took like a flight across the world back here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that is the real question here, when this begins, but we can't spend all of our time. I just want to kind of find out from everyone. It looks like 400 of you voted, and most of you believe it's going to be Laniel. Laniel said it? Laniel from Landland said it on Twitter? Okay, well, hopefully Laniel. Yeah, I love how everyone's calling him Laniel. If you don't know why Laniel is now a name, or Landland, you should go watch our coverage that we did in our discussion with Daniel Henney. And we'll talk about that. Let's jump into that. Let's talk about London.
Yes.
That was fun, right? Okay, so
give me the thing and I can run it.
Which one?
That.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you, well then I'll just that's cool. I can give you directions. Hey, can you click on that for me? So yeah.
Do you want me to do this first? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Please give me Miss Sarah James' comment here. Thank you very much for some form of liquid to put in your new tankards. Thank you. I like some form of liquids. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah James.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I should be grabbing some, if we're talking 2 hours, I should be grabbing some cough drops right now. That's what it should be happening. So.
Well, we're going for 2 hours. Oh, you meant for...
I'm saying if the show's going, then... Yeah. Okay, so let's talk plans. Before we jump into London, I know everyone's kind of curious. What does that mean? Let's go with midnight GMT. What's going to happen here, if we're talking midnight GMT, we're going to be doing an after show at the Dusty Wheel. So basically, think about it this way. If it drops in just about 2 hours, we're going to allow fans to watch this for the next 3.5 hours after that. We want to give people time to have seen the 3 episodes. You might not have seen them all. I don't know what all the different regions are, across the world and when all of this is dropping. Hopefully it's all dropping everywhere at the same time. But depending on how that works out, we want to give enough time. So if you're binging these things, you can actually see them all. And then we will go live with an after show tonight. So the state of that after show is going to be a couple things. First, it's probably going to be 5 hours long. You ready for that?
Sorry, I was grabbing a tip. Yes.
Yeah.
I am...
I got
Listen, I'm trying to...
No, that was nice.
I don't usually do this.
So about 5 hours tonight. Expect that if we're talking 3.5 hours afterward, that would be, if we're talking 7 p.m. Eastern, talking about 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we begin, and we would go for those 4.5, 5 hours. The way we would do this is for anyone that has seen episode 1, you can jump in with us. We won't spoil anything. We're going to keep basically the first half of our discussion of episode 1 non-book spoilers. So any fan out there has watched the show, we're just going to talk about the show for the first half of that episode 1 discussion. The second half, we'll warn everybody to step away. We'll put some, banners up on the TV. And then we will talk full book spoilers after that. So it's no book spoilers and full book spoilers between those two. And that's how we'll break down episodes 1, 2, and 3. So even if, let's say you only get one episode in, then you'll be able to jump in and watch that first part. That'll be a single stream from us. You'll be able to go back and watch episode 2's breakdown, episode 3 breakdown. As far as breaking down the animated shorts, that'll probably be in a separate stream. That's not happened tonight. So
Tay says,
yes.
You both know it's going to be like 8 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying 5. That's what I'm saying right now. You never know. I mean, we did break down the trailer and other things for many, many hours. So,
we can't do 8 hours. I'm cutting us off at 5.
Wow, you're like a last call. Taylor's
Not
gonna be
even
like,
6.
it's a
You're
last
not getting
call.
2 hours per episode.
So, and then what you can expect from us the rest of the weekend, I'm sure we'll be doing some watch parties. I'm sure we'll do some impromptu live streams. We're going to be back and then if, like I said, if it's GMT, basically, then what happen, you can count on being back here, at least for the Dusty Wheel, every Wednesday and Thursday is when we'll do our kind of main core live streams that we will always be doing. And then we'll be doing some here and there, just kind of randomly. You can kind of try to catch those just by following us on social media. So we have a Discord channel too. Discord's a great place to follow us. Just go check the description of this video out. Go join our Discord if you haven't. So Tabby said this is all super considerate. Thanks so much. Yeah, we're trying to make it so new viewers can come in, right? New fans can come in without this. This is what I don't want to happen. I don't want to be like, welcome to episode 1 discussion. Can you believe how on page 47, that should not be the first thing that new viewers hear coming in. They will if they want to stick around, and that's why we'll warn them to step away for the second half of that discussion, because those discussions will be fun, and we'll get into them. But graphics by Kathy said, I suspect Amazon is not bound to our poll results. That is true. If you were here and you were part of this poll today, Amazon isn't bound to those requests, but let's hope. We're hoping for that. Let's go to the other alternative here before we jump into our London discussion. Let's say it happens midnight Pacific time. That would be 1 a.m. for us here. And then we're talking 3 hours into the show. Basically what would happen is sometime either during lunchtime for us, which is about 2 p.m. Eastern Friday, or Friday evening, we would go live with the same show, the same after show plans. So we're all playing this by ear, everyone. I know I've seen a lot of fans just, obviously we're all kind of really anxious about this, and we'd all like to know so we can plan our own watch parties. And it's really hard to kind of tell your friends like, hey, come on over at some time in the next 24 hours to watch the show with me.
Don't you grab these?
Yeah, let's jump into that. So yes, thank you very much for your tip. And then C-May, same individual said, glad I could make you an international celebrity in London. Hey, everyone. I hope you love the show. It's awesome. Thank you very much. C.
Ooh.
I need to, by the way, yeah.
This one's
sorry.
for me, so I'm kind of excited.
Now I need to, we have C-May to thank for being an international celebrity.
Yes.
So thank you,
Thank
C.
you very much.
Appreciate it. Sai, maybe I'm saying Sai. I'm saying C. Maybe it's Sai. I'm apologizing right now. So let's go to Noel's comment here.
Sorry, grabbing it. It might be too big.
Noel said, question for Taylor. Do you want to go? You can search that up. Thoughts, educated opinions, reactions about the quality of the production. Oh, sorry, dude. It's
question for Taylor. Thoughts / educated opinion / reactions about the quality of the production, direction, photography, etc. Sorry if Taylor talked about this already. I did not. Also, the show is here sometime between. Oh, gotcha. So he's telling us when he thinks it's coming.
Yep.
Tyshar Watt fans.
We haven't jumped into that. Yeah.
We're going to go into that in a second, and I will give my very vague opinions on everything.
You're very spoiler-free, vague opinions.
Spoiler-free, vague opinions on everything.
Yeah, so that's a good question. For those of you that might be new to the Dusty Wheel, this is Taylor. Taylor's my son. He runs production, but also got to take part in going out to the London premiere. Amazon Prime brought us out there, and it was a lot of fun. It was like, yeah. We'll talk about that. We're going to break that down, kind of what happened. I want to see your comments. I want to hear all about what your favorite moments were as far as the coverage that we had there. And then we will talk through kind of our spoiler-free, and that's when you can answer Noel's question.
Yes, and that's when we'll go.
So it's going to be a while, but look.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, what else do we have to be doing right now? We don't.
We have to look at Adam.
None of you are actually paying attention. If you're at work, you're not paying attention right now. That's not happening. So
This one?
Yeah, let's go to this one. Wait, here let me throw it up here.
If it drops tonight, there will be lots of Tank Top Taylor.
You just promised lots of Tank Top
in.
Taylor to indulge in.
I don't know.
That just got weird. Okay, can
Why
you throw
is
that one up?
Weird. Everyone wants it.
Okay, that's good. Adam said, "How the heck in F are we going to break down 3 hours?"
Thank you for making it Dusty Wheel.
That is, that was literally how he wrote it. How the heck in F are we going to break down 3 hours of content ever? So yeah, that Moray 90 scene clip from yesterday is 5 hours by itself. Yeah, that's how it feels like every single one of these scenes are going to be. What I think is going to happen is from now until basically season 2, we're going to be getting all sorts of breakdowns of like first 10 minutes of episode 1. And we'd be doing like a couple hours on that.
Multiple tank tops. We should get tank tops that have different colored Aja. That would be so sick.
Yeah. Wow.
And then we can spin a wheel to just see which one I'm going to wear. We can make this really big. And we can sell it on our store.
The wheel of tank top. I like it.
Like hashtag TTT on the back.
And then people could buy tank tops.
Yeah.
That are like tank top.
And you can choose your Aja. That's such a great idea. That's great. I don't know why you're covering your face. That's the best idea we've had so far.
Good stuff. No, I like it.
Everyone would rather that.
The wheel of TTT. The wheel of Tank Top Taylor. Okay.
Tank tops for Taylor.
Corey, thanks for the comment there.
Let me grab it.
Yes. Yes, Corey, I can't wait to, this goes out to Corey Smith. It'd be awesome to have you back, and can't wait till we talk about that. This is like skirting the line, everybody, right here, Corey. This is about it. Like, let's not talk in any detail whatsoever if you've seen the episodes. But Corey, thinking about production values through the roof. Can't wait to discuss it. Yes, we can't either. And I'll be reaching out soon because I want you to come back and tell us what you have to say.
Everyone's loving this idea.
Everybody's loving. I like that you're not even like paying attention. You're like, what did Tank Top?
You, Corey.
What did Tank Top Taylor put in his tankard? Yeah, that's good.
I can't do it. I don't know if.
Are you gonna do full series spoilers or first book spoilers? So Sorcerer, this is a great question. Can you throw a Sorcerer's question up there?
Yes.
You might have to go back and you have to go back a little bit, but.
Wait, what's going back?
So go up a little bit. Right there. It's like the fourth one up. Right. Oh. Right? No, go down a little bit.
Right here.
Yep.
We got it.
Are you going to do full series spoilers or first book spoilers? Because there's just so many ways to kind of skin the spoiler game of like how we're going to go, it just makes a lot more sense for us to at first just be really focused on the books, and then second, just all spoilers. Because otherwise, can you imagine trying to like manage chat? And it's like, what if something in the first book, what if something like touches on something in the second book? And so it's technically, 2 books, whatever it is. It just seemed a little bit too difficult for us. So we want to give people that are afraid of spoilers the chance to talk about it. And so that's how we split it up. We will go back, I'm sure, and do versions of what you're saying. So let's get Sarah's question. This is a funny one. We actually have a picture of this. Why don't we jump into London?
Where is... I'm not following. You're like stuck on a spot. So
so Sarah's comment was, it's probably like 20 or 30 up. Sarah, right there. Yep. Matt, how did you feel that Twitch stream stole your wheel? Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah. We need to have a conversation. Okay.
I mean, everybody's using wheels, so it's nothing that unique.
I think our color scheme was better. Personally,
they had some. Theirs did look a little bit more official. We'll show you what Sarah's talking about here.
I stopped it on the orange.
That was good. That was nice.
Did you see that?
I did. That was impressive. Okay, so let's jump into London here. Give me this.
What I'm gonna do.
Oh, I was gonna come here.
Oh, I did not stop it on the orange.
Here you go. This is a pretty funny shot. So we went out to London and arrived there on Sunday. We're just going to walk you through some of the pictures that we took and that we hadn't shared necessarily everywhere.
You do.
Oh, yeah. This is just so I can, we can talk about this. So let me jump in here. This is this was when we first got to the room, and I chucked on that jacket that we got. That was, those were really cool jackets that they ended up giving us. Extremely warm jackets. So looking forward to this Utah winter, if you will, and can't wait to be wearing this out there. Yeah, this one was fun. Then this is the shot that Taylor was talking about. There's the 2 tankers that you see us using right now. That one's the editor Reborn is what the one says up there, and then the Innkeeper. It's really cool that they threw these out to us. These were a lot of fun. Did you like that? You liked this? Was this your favorite piece of it?
The mugs?
Of the things that they handed out.
I really enjoyed the umbrella.
Oh, the umbrella. I don't have a picture of the umbrella
I'll
here.
go grab it.
So okay, yeah, you can grab
Here,
it.
you talk. I'll grab it.
And then let's jump through here. Yeah, then there's just little Taylor and I out about, kind of just walking around. And we found some people out there. This was us running into and then walking around town a bit with Daniel Green here. If those of you must know Daniel Green, YouTuber Daniel Green. And then Sarah Nakamura, the Watt TV consultant. You must know Sarah also. And then, of course, Taylor in the back. What a fun shot of him. I love the comments here. Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of fun to have gotten this invite out there and actually kind of bringing us out to London. I saw some questions about the show when we get to. We'll see if we can't answer some of the ones that you've kind of thrown in there. But yeah, these were a lot of fun.
Let me show this really quick.
Oh, you want to show that one? Yeah. Taylor wants to show before we jump back to those. Taylor wants to. Are you gonna open it here? Yeah. If you didn't see this.
Oh, Lord.
If you had lost an eye live,
Wow.
that would have been weird. Yeah, that would have been sad. Yeah. So,
you're not showing anymore?
did you get ice cream in England? Did we ever get any ice cream?
Yes, we did, and we'll show it to them.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Remember,
we
it
did.
was inside the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Like
didn't even show them the logo.
Oh yeah, that's a nice shot. We should just have
No,
that
it's
up in the
not
corner.
up, right? Or is it
Yeah,
up?
yeah, it's up right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Where Sarah,
I'm
she
not
just
a
said,
person.
"Where's my ice cream?" Love it. So Chris Lewis just said, "Yes, watch the stream." And Zoe Robbins is so sweet and humble. Yeah, Zoe was. They're all really amazing. I can't wait to ask you questions about those. So this was a fun moment. We happened to run into this guy.
I don't know who he is, but he was nice.
He was nice. Yeah. Marcus Rutherford happened to be out and about, actually watching they're called anamorphic. Is that what it was in the corner that they had on one of the corners here? That's so terrible. I can't explain what it was. I should have looked it up
I
and
think we have
known the name
pictures
of it.
here in a second.
But yeah, we'll show that. But yeah, really fun moment. We just happened to run into Marcus, and he was so gracious. Sat there and chatted with him. Was that from a run-in standpoint? Was this?
It was so funny because we're over here take the thing down. We're over here taking a video of this huge billboard thing, and we're out here waiting for it to turn. And as it happens, this really tall guy walks in front of us, from where we're pointing, and my dad's the innkeeper. I don't know what to call him.
That's fine.
He's like, "Is that Marcus?" And so I do this really wide walk around, and I'm trying to see if it is.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then, as he turned, we kind of were we did a slight wave, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, that was cool.
It was so cool.
This is fun. We chatted with him for a bit. We tried to be as respectful as possible of his time. We were okay. We walked away, and then we're maybe we should have just kept talking. We had to go get ready for the event. But this was a lot of fun to see him. So shout out to Marcus. Just really, really nice person. And, just wonderful all around. So I'm going to ask this poll before we jump back to this. I saw this comment in the chat. And obviously we can't believe these results because people are going to not answer this.
Okay.
But we're going to ask, if you're in chat, do you work with the show? We'll see how many.
Try and find all the people that are.
What's funny is that
currently
there's people are gonna be like, oh, I can't. If I answer and it shows my name. That is Piccadilly Circus. Thank you very much, Piccadilly Circus. That's where I had forgotten that was the name of this. So that's where this is taking place, and we can show you. Let's show you. I think that's the next one up here. Oh, it still didn't process
No,
there.
that one doesn't process.
So I think that is the Piccadilly Circus one.
I thought just scroll down. I think you have them.
Oh, let me try to play this. I think I might be able to grab it. We'll see. Let me see if I can grab it, and if I can't, it might go over
Here. Oh yeah, here we go.
It did go over there. So- Production.
What did I?
Go fix that. Taylor's gonna go grab that Piccadilly Circus anamorphic. Is that how you pronounce that? Shot. We'll show that up here. I love how there's answers to this, like 5%. There's no. I'm not believing any of these numbers, but this is fun to just It was a funny question to ask. Thanks for MK for that suggestion. That was hilarious. Okay, we'll show this. I think you've all seen this by now, but did you actually have they can hear the audio with us too, right? Not that the audio is actually that important. It's just me saying something. So here we go. Let's show this.
Here. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, it might be really loud.
Oh, really? It's just like wind. That's all.
Sorry if it's loud.
Yeah, that was so cool. Honestly, just seeing that out there, that was just one of my favorite
It's
promotions.
gigantic.
Yeah, it's
Like
huge.
I wasn't like expecting it to be that crazy.
Yeah, it's huge, and it's just out there at night. It actually even looks really cool. Zoe's mom was watching live, but I don't think she is right now. Yeah, there was a funny moment where Zoe was like, I like where Zoe was actually like, well, my parents, if this is live, they're watching right now. And then I was thinking, I hope everyone's being great in chat. For parents are here. Amy Ratcliffe just said I hadn't seen this yet. So yeah, great. I'm glad you saw that. It's so cool. It's so cool. I don't believe this for a moment. I love that people 7% work with the show.
Okay. Can we just talk about it for a second, though? Because that is still quite a small number for 900 people to be in here. And
That's not a small number.
But for 93% of them not to jokingly click yes, and they actually
Okay,
were
what
truthful
realistic
and clicked
percent?
no.
Okay.
So that's 7.
But we're only talking 500 votes. 7%. That's okay. We'll end that poll. That was just an absurd poll, but hilarious.
Why is it absurd?
Well, again, it's just not one of those things we can like trust here. But that was
really. That's we can't trust the YouTube chat.
This is about news and rumors. That's right. This was another kind of behind the scenes shot here. Just to show you from the other side where we were at. Blue carpet, not the red carpet. There's Jason and Kathy with Dragon right there.
Haircut.
Yeah, your nice haircut there. Yeah, that was really cool. I love that kind of walking in moment. That was a lot of fun. This is the other shot. This is a shot of the blue red carpet, if you will, from where Taylor and I actually set up. We were actually right next to. You see that? I think isn't that the camera of the AP News group, or what we think was them? We don't know if that actually was.
I think yes, it is.
We think we might have been right next to.
That is their camera.
That's their camera.
That's their camera.
We think we were right next to them because, and the reason why we think we were really close. And where is that shot? I think that was. I have to go find that one, everybody, because this is freaking hilarious. A fan had sent us this the next day. So this is actually a video that AP News has up on their YouTube channel. We won't play the whole thing so they don't come after us. I don't know how that works.
I mean, we're the ones that are
yes. They're making fun of the fact that I keep on saying the blue red carpet. I'll stop saying that. The blue carpet. I'll go with it. So let me play this. This is literally, oh my gosh. This is literally what they have. And you just listen to the very beginning of this shot. Enjoy this, and then we'll skip to second 48.
So I'm your host, the Innkeeper, and this is who or what is it you guys would ask when you...
I don't think of it like that. I just think it's...
So yes, what you heard me say there right at the beginning was the This
I'm
is
your host, the Innkeeper, and this is
they have the beginning of this thing saying
But
like,
it's even later. There's like another part.
oh yeah,
somewhere
I'm your
later.
host, Innkeeper. Oh yeah, we got to go to this spot right here. I think it's right.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. So then they also happen to catch my question about boots. I think so. Let's listen.
secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So
who wears the best boots?
Oh gosh! No wait, play that one. Play that one.
Okay. Let's
Play that part again.
Who wears the best boots? Oh gosh. Look, that was a fantastic question.
Play her answer going into ours is the funniest change ever. It's like so meaningful.
okay, I'll play it again,
Wait,
I'll play
bring
it
it back like 5 more seconds.
Okay. Here we
Right
go.
there.
Here we go.
Okay, go. Here you go.
alone, she doesn't give a lot of her secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So
Dude, why you just laughed? I couldn't hear it. You gotta go
Sorry,
back.
I never connected those two things. That kills me.
Go
like,
back. Go back.
There's a lot of secrets that keep them guessing, and then you have me like, who wears the best boots?
Okay. Laugh after so I can hear it.
Sorry. Sorry. Here we go.
she doesn't give a lot of her secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So
Who wears the best boots?
Oh god. I didn't
A lot of
notice.
secrets to keep me guessing. Who wears the best boots?
That's good. I did
Who?
not. I did not piece those two things together, but I don't know that I've laughed that hard on camera. So that is a great question. That's a great question. But going to that answer, let's oh gosh, let's talk about that answer, because that was Madeline Madden I was speaking to at the moment, and and she said that Marcus had the best boots in the show, and then I asked her outside of the show. She still said Marcus, and then said to ask him about his T-Rex walk. So Marcus, or anyone out there that knows Marcus, we have to get an answer about the T-Rex walk and a T-Rex run. I need to go and find that. Let me find this answer really quick. A bunch of you have just thrown in like some super chats. Let me get to those really quick, and before I move on, it'll give me a chance to break away from the.
Who wears the best boots? And the way you pronounce it is so funny.
That was good. Okay,
Here, I can talk about the. Oh, you have to use that.
here we go. Oh yeah, this one. Thank you, Rich. Oh, that was the wrong one. We'll come back to Rich's here. 1 second, everybody. Well, you must have left comments. Sorry, I apologize. You're like way back.
Well, the
Okay,
1,000
that
of
was
you
okay.
in here right now, I hope you're having a fantastic time.
Yeah, guys, we're all just waiting together. That's what's happening. You're here to talk about the premiere. We'll talk about the interviews we did, and we're all just kind of
Okay, 930, but we're practically there.
almost 1,000. Jeez, Taylor.
Before someone,
Misrepresented that.
right.
Thank you very much. I accidentally came across your videos last year, which introduced me to Watt. Finished the series since then. Loved it. Thank you. Bastab, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm glad you found us in this little corner that we have at the Dusty Wheel. So appreciate that a lot. Let me show right here. I'm trying to make sure that there's no spoilers here.
Since we have so many people in chat, we should ask a poll of who's been here since the
This
beginning.
one. Sorry, black T-shirt. I'm assuming for me. Seriously though, isn't it weird that we don't know what time the show premieres? I know a lot of us, are sitting here going like, how do we not know at this point? We know the 19th. What were you asking? You want me to do a poll of people?
I was thinking you could do a poll of like who's been here since the beginning of the Dusty Wheel, who's been here since like for a year,
gotcha.
and who just barely like.
Gotcha.
You do
Okay.
like a cool
Yeah. How long? You want me to do a poll of how long people have been watching the Dusty Wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hear it. Tank Top Taylor, hear loud. How long have you been watching the Dusty Wheel show? And I'll try not to put yes and no here. From the beginning.
From the middle and from the end.
For how about at least a year?
This person was
Last
an
3
episode 1
months.
caller.
Just recently. Okay. How about that? There's your answers.
OG Wheeler Gang.
I love it. Okay. And this one is Brittany said, I made my own version of the Wasp symbol, and I'd love it if you guys put it on a tank shot. Taylor's tank shot. Why can't I say that?
Shot?
I know it says like tank shop, but no, it's not.
Tank
shop.
shirt.
Dude, you still have me from that last piece. Yes, Taylor's
this
tank
person's
top
Dusty
Taylor.
Wheel stream.
It's tank top Taylor t-shirt, so it'll be like 4 T's. That's okay. Nice. Sorry, everybody. I'm taking a little break here.
This is their first one.
This is their first stream? Who is it?
Shell Rock.
Shell Rock. Thank you very much. Oh, Lassie? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's some do we have newbies here today? Welcome.
Okay, I'm going to take
Christopher Cottingham. He's been here forever. Forever. That's all I'm saying. Arutha, thank you very much. Really impressed with the rapport you've developed with the cast. They really enjoy talking to you. Innkeeper, enjoy a beer or 3 for your watch. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was okay. So one of the interviews, well, a couple of them all of them were memorable, right? But there was one moment where Daniel Henney walked up and he was like, "Guys, how you doing?" And he reached over. It was like
Oh,
he
we're
reached
talking about
over,
this moment?
yeah, like
This moment
Daniel
was
Henney came up,
crazy.
he shook my hand, and then he reached over, and like I kind of had to step back, and he shook Taylor's hand, and I was like
as he did it, I was like, "Is there someone behind me? And do I need to move away? I don't want to like."
That was the sweetest thing. That was the sweetest thing.
That
was
he's
awesome.
Just a handsome man.
Innkeeper's wife. Yes, you all have to see the Innkeeper's wife's comment here. If I can, oh, there it is. Yeah, this is not a joke. So let's take a moment. Let's talk about the inn. No, so the Innkeeper's wife. This literally is my wife, and I've known her since I was almost 9. Almost 9. We're both 8. You literally have been here forever. That is the truth. Right
Longer
there.
than me.
That's true.
A lot longer.
There's some math there. I like that. And thank you very much, WL. Props to you and Taylor. Both of you did an awesome job covering the blue carpet. Yeah, it was fun. Really crazy way. I don't know that I would ever want to do it exactly that way as I did it. My back was to the carpet, the entire blue carpet the entire time. And so like it was a surprise for me to turn around sometimes. Taylor would just be like, "Turn around. There's someone there." So yeah, fun times. I love that comment. I have to go get that comment. That's true.
Where?
Rampelstiltskin's comment said, Laniel knew the Dusty Wheel is a 2-star show.
That's right.
That's nice.
Who else? When Juliet. I don't want to mispronounce her last name.
Howland? Yeah.
When she brought up Tank Top Taylor, that was the funniest thing ever.
Good.
My gosh.
Juliet, you made Taylor's day.
You have to actually
no, okay, hold on.
watch for that.
Let's correct the record here. So I would tell Taylor, I'd be like, "Oh, should we I'll put like Tank Top Taylor's coming." He's like, "I can't be known for the guy that just wears tank tops." Now you're like, "Let's make T-shirts."
Okay,
I mean, things have changed
when
in like a week.
She came up and she was like, "I see that you're not in your tank top." I was like, "That's some lore for the Dusty Wheel that you got to be around."
I'm just saying, things have changed. Stone Dog said my favorite was Taylor Napier. Yeah, Taylor Napier was so awesome that he jumped into the line there and chatted with us. That was amazing. And I was excited I got to ask him about his character. I remember I asked him a question that was actually in my head for a very long time. I think that question's been sitting in my head for at least a year and a half. I wanted to ask him because he said his character was really fun. And so I got to, in that moment, ask him about that question. You should go watch his answer. Taylor's going to be cutting out every single one of those interviews and answers, and we'll be posting those on social media so you can see each of them separately. I know the stream was kind of choppy every once in a while, but the audio, I think, stayed good the entire time. So.
Yeah, and the video wasn't for anything that we could control.
Oh, okay. So out of, almost 600 of you, or a little more than 600 voted here. Interesting. Check this poll out. Yeah.
And 624 people.
Yeah, so from the beginning, 18% of you, for at least a year, 50% of you, just recently, almost 10% of you have just recently started. That's awesome.
10% is like the 7% of the people.
No, that's amazing. Yeah.
Poll.
Which one? Oh yeah.
What? Never mind.
Wonder how many cast and crew are watching this. Sky Dragon just asked that question.
7%.
We just asked 7% apparently. I did. I loved. Oh my gosh, there was a moment. So one of my favorite moments has to be Madden came over. We were waiting for her, and she saw me, and she was like, "Are we doing this?" And she gave me a hug. That was like really sweet. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And then she was like really, really gracious to everybody. She waved basically at the Dusty Wheel crowd and just really gracious about everything. And then she answered a question about boots. That was this question right here. I'll show you this one again. Let's relive this. I can relive this without laughing as hard as I was.
She doesn't give a lot of her secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So
Who wears the best boots? Across the entire cast.
Oh, so good. Who wears the best boots? That's gonna live in infamy. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, Brando's doing the math for us. 7% of 526 people, less than approximately 36 people. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I love it. Maddie was extremely just kind. I mean, everybody was that came up. Yosha's answer about like what would he have taken, basically, or like what he wished he could have taken from the set, and he said the tree. He said the tree. Yeah. I was like, that's a great answer.
That's a phenomenal answer.
Yeah, it was a fantastic answer. I was like, the tree, and then he was like, rest in peace, I think he said about the tree. So yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, shout out to everyone who stopped by. You know, Larry was there. Larry Mandragoran was there. Marigo came by, one of the executive producers. I can't remember, like, it was like, obviously Zoe came by. That was amazing. I'm kind of curious, for those of you who are watching that saw our stream, what were your favorite moments? I want to kind of talk about some of those. And while you're telling us some of your favorite moments, let me just throw this one up here. To Village Mattress said, the wait is almost over. I'm so excited for the show. Thanks for all the great content you provide for fandom. I look forward to all the content yet to come and the future members of our community. Yeah. So welcome to the 10% of you that are basically have found us recently. It's awesome to have you here. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. We'll be doing a live basically after show. That's what we have always built the Dusty Wheel to become. And so yeah, after every one of these episodes, we'll be getting on and talking for hours and hours.
We're finally there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of curious now, has anyone thrown out? So Daniel Henney interviewing you guys at first. Yeah. So Beth, great point. If you don't know what Beth's talking about because you didn't see this, Daniel Henney basically was asking us questions. So he like saw us, shook Taylor's hand, and then he took over the interview for like the first one or two questions. And he was like, how's it been? How have you enjoyed this? You know, have you gone to any pubs? And then I was like, oh wait.
But then he turned to me and he was like, wanted me to answer, and I was like, I can't speak.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I do Sky Dragon. I agree. When Larry came over and said, you know, I think he said he said something like, yeah, they let a Forsaken in. That was a great way to jump in. Zoe grabbing Daniel as she went by. Yeah, so if you go back and watch the stream, there's actually like clips of this that fans have put up there. And just as Daniel's talking to us, she grabs him by the neck. It was great. So when he says, yeah, doesn't he say like, I think that's when he says, no, when is the my wife moment? I'm forgetting that one. Okay, always on board with anyone who loves trees. Like it, Madeline was the best. Loved hearing Zoe talk about researching Nynaeve on YouTube. Yeah, that was really cool. I think I heard her say something like similar to that.
What is this? Look at this person just.
Which one?
Look, Amelia. Episodes are up now. Go down.
Where?
Right there.
Episodes are up now? Is that a joke? Hold on. We're gonna check because maybe the stream will end. Y'all go watch Amazon Prime. Are we? Okay, hold on, everybody. Are you all? Let's see if anyone else gets there before I do.
I like how this is just like we're just having like a hangout session.
The Wheel of Time. Let's find out. Season 1. I don't see any episodes. Let me see the episodes here. I don't see episodes. I don't know.
Okay.
Emily, maybe it's. Where's Emily from? Now I gotta know. Like. We just checked. Emily caused like pandemonium in chat, like everyone going in chat at this moment. Yeah, Hamed was really.
Maybe Daniel just tweeted it. People are saying.
Oh, really? So now I have to go check again. I have to like check Twitter here, everybody. So yeah, when Hamed came in, that was really cool. He was totally chill. When I asked him if he was hasty, he was like, no. I was like, okay, cool. Daniel Green. Oh, Daniel Green said it was
I
up?
think that's who they're talking about.
Not Daniel Henney?
I'm pretty sure they're
Okay.
saying Green.
Is the goblin just causing a pandemonium? Is that what's happening here, or what's going on? The first what episode did get hyped? Wait, it did? Oh no. I'm gonna click this.
It's
because
gonna be a Rickroll.
it is going to be a Rickroll, isn't it? We're gonna watch it. Yeah. That was nicely done, Daniel. He did. He trolled us all. He actually, I think I saw someone mention I think he stopped by. Yeah. I think he was trolling
That was
us.
fantastic.
Yeah. Love it. Thank you, Daniel.
That was better than a Rickroll.
That was better than a Rickroll? Okay. So yeah, let me
Not the
show you, since we're talking about Hamed, let me show you this shot right here. That's right. Good old Taylor with Hamed Anamashan. So that was a fun moment. I'm glad we got you got a little. I guess we
I was
wouldn't even
so
call this a
nervous.
selfie.
I did not do a good job talking to people.
I know. I don't think I outside of that. I don't think I did.
You were wrong, but you did a great job. I did not do a great job.
This night, by the way, went so fast. Like, this night was insane. There was not enough time to nearly talk to everyone that you could have imagined, right? Just imagine having a room full of 30, 40 people that you know their names and you would love to say something to, and having about time to say hi to like 3 or 4. Like, that's how it felt. So really, really, really crazy, cool. Just glad that you got to say hi to him. That was pretty sweet.
That was awesome.
He was so nice. He's so nice.
He was incredibly nice.
Yeah, he's extremely awesome. And I love the blue there. That's so cool. Now, before we went up there, I have to show you this shot. I'm gonna want to make sure I'm not like missing any here. Okay, so this was a cool shot to kind of walk into. So this is what happened after we were done out in the blue carpet. We came in and they were kind of getting us to our seats, and we got this shot right here, which was amazing. And everyone, of course, had stopped when this was happening. So yeah, this was fantastic. And let me show you this little. I can give you a little feel of being there with this video. It's a really feel like you were there for 7 seconds. It was so cool. Yeah, just these people. All we spoke with many of these individuals, and they were extremely kind and wonderful. That was one thing that, regardless of, I think, in the end, what everyone feels about this show, what your opinion is after you watch it, the dedication, like the cast talking about how they've gone into the books, at least, it sounds like, at least a book, if not more, to try to understand it and care about kind of getting a feel for these characters beyond just kind of the scripts and what they're told about them, and doing research on YouTube and watching, I guess, Zoe said this to us and also others that had watched like episodes and stuff that we do to kind of get a feel for what fans think about the character. Just really, really cool. I thought that was great. So
Okay, we got to get through some pictures because we got to talk about stuff, right?
everyone's got like 2 hours right now. Like, so
No, 1 hour.
this was a shot from a seat inside. This was exciting to kind of walk in and be part of this moment. Was really, really excited for this. And this was, I think there's a video of this out there, this discussion that went on. I just took a couple shots. So, but yeah, chatted. I want to say this was, correct me if you guys, you'll know the exact time. I can't remember, but it felt like it was probably about 10 minutes. Do you remember that?
The conversation?
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes. Maybe it was more than that. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. So Innkeeper's wife is saying this. I love
That's awesome.
I love the Innkeeper's wife doing the work like other fans have done here. Let me show her comments.
That's great.
That's right. The Dusty Wheel, Andrew Kipps. At Andrew Kipps. Amazon customer service just told me 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, was saying that Andrew Kipps, that Amazon service. Okay. Yes, people have been talking about that. And that is one of the times they're being told. So again, that would be, I think, midnight GMT. That's in about a little more than an hour from now, everybody. A little more than an hour. So, yeah, just fantastic. This was a fun shot here. Got to say hi to Juliet Howland after we went in. So this was really cool. Loved this moment. and did get to also another guest that jumped on the show with us on the live stream. Got to say hi to Kelly Valentine Hendry. So this was cool too. Like I said, right at the very end, I think we closed the place out. Didn't we?
This thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like some of the last people.
we're like inside coming out.
They like come down and like push people out basically.
And we had to like leave.
Yeah.
Like we had to fully leave the building, so
Yeah.
Neeblis had to run up and find us. It was so funny.
Look, I can get talkative. It happens, So yeah, just very, very cool. And then of course as we left, got to take some selfies with some of our fellow fans that were there. All the selfies, by the way, to the fans, as you can tell, did not turn out. I did not hold the phone really well, and so they're all really blurry, except for this one and another one. So I apologize now. But yeah, it just got to the point where it was like hello, 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 and I wanted to make sure we got some shots before we could not. And of course, this is an important shot here.
This is a very important.
This is a very important shot, right? These are I can now reveal the feet that are wearing these shoes. The far left is Taylor. I think this next one is Nablus. The third one is mine, and the fourth is Daniel's.
Guess who won?
I had heard from the tweeter of Chaos that Daniel had won, and so we went to Twitter of Time. And we got Twitter of Times.
You didn't hear from them. They told you that it was that.
Yeah. Oh, should we ask everybody? Okay, we'll ask everyone here.
Well, no,
okay.
It's too late. No, you can't ask a poll now.
Best shoes here. Yeah, we can ask everybody here.
What
and
do you mean?
We'll give everyone the option. We'll see if anyone picks something
But it's too
different.
late. They already know.
I'm just saying, Twitter of Time. This could be a different group. Best shoes in this.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's from the far left to the far right. Do the math on your own. Here you go, everybody. Who do you think was wearing the nicest shoes? The best shoes. There you go. But yeah, number 3 did win on Twitter of Time. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but those were mine. Those are the nicest shoes that I own. Otherwise, it's my shoes are like my t-shirts. They're black typically. It's a thing. I did wear a little black t-shirt for those of you. Hopefully you saw that as a nod to everyone here at the Dusty Wheel. I was like, I can't not wear a black t-shirt. So did you see something there?
I'm just reading.
Okay, and so this was the next morning. We got a nice dessert. That was fun. I know. It was guns out there. I had to kind of.
This is also no sleep.
Oh yeah, that's true. We
I
hadn't.
was kind of angry.
Yeah, we hadn't. That's for sure. You were kind of angry.
Just when you don't sleep.
So this was another fun piece of the trip here. We got to go to Tower of London and actually see the White Tower at the Tower of London, and they had put this up there. Really, really, really fun to see. You couldn't have taken enough pictures of this. This was just really cool. Love it. Arutha said, I wondered if this was a foot fetish channel. If so, another good reason to watch. Love it. That's very, very wonderful of you. But this shot was amazing. What did you think about that moment, being at the White Tower?
It was all right, I guess. Being at the real White Tower with the Wheel of Time thing projected on there. No, it was awesome. That whole thing was extremely cool. I think we have more pictures of it. Did you pull any down?
I didn't pull any more than this one for this grouping of pictures that I have. But
this was such a cool experience.
Yeah, that whole experience was amazing. Amanda just asked, how long were we up? Twice we stayed up. I think the time we flew in, we just stayed up the next day and just crashed. Actually, we didn't even crash. We went to bed at 11:30 after that stream.
Yeah.
So we were up for 36 hours or something. Then the next day, I think that the next day. Oh, the next day was that we just stayed up. Yeah. Then we stayed up again until
I passed out at 8:30.
Yeah, about 8:30. And we slept for 3 hours.
Yeah.
8:30 in the morning. We slept for 3 hours. It was awesome. How do you can't sleep during this kind of thing. This was another fun shot. They had, if you want to go see what was going on back here, I think Jason from Dragon Mount has this shot. And basically they were I think they were reenacting a scene that's kind of spoilery, so I don't want to say what it is, but they were reenacting a scene for this kind of fan event that was going on back here. But I love that you can see kind of White Tower and that you actually have this shot of the building. It was just a fun shot. So, okay. And then let me jump to this. Oh, this one's a good one. So like I said, fan event. This Wine Spring Inn. This is the thing
impartial to.
Yeah, the Dusty Wheel. I understand.
It was cool, I guess.
Yeah. It was cool to walk under the sign. This was the event they were talking about. I think they did some Twitch live show that night, and that's when they had this. This where we sat down for a moment. You could see that they had this kind of. They were getting things ready for this event, and then I think there is one more here. Yeah, there you go. That's what we're talking about. Can you show ours for
our better one?
Yeah, I mean clearly ours is much more.
Listen, it's like it's meant to be maneuvered. It's utility.
That's right. But
it's also not like completely. It's not too colorful. This is a great wheel.
It's not too tall. This is our wheel of talk. Wheel of game time.
I know it's
That's
for,
really
like,
what this is.
Biages or
Yeah.
Come on. Orange.
Oh yeah, good point. This is an excellent point that 9Ls is making here. Because if this is their Innkeeper, he's a little bit too skinny, if you know what I mean, just from a Wheel of Time perspective.
Hey, I don't want anything. Okay?
I don't want to speak to him as a person. I just think for the Wheel of Time. You know what that maybe. So
we just need maybe new casting or something.
And
this is so cool.
This was a nice shot.
I said testing so weirdly.
Yeah, that was weird a little bit, but yeah, exactly 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour, everybody. We're down to 1 hour. The Innkeeper wins again. I love it. This is just a nice skyline shot that we captured right before we left. Again, just kind of a lot of fun. And and this was I'd forgotten this shot. This was just a one on the blue carpet. I kept on saying red carpet, but yeah, just Taylor and I. That one was fun too. And that's it. That was it going through those. We hadn't done kind of a walkthrough of what that was like. We have an hour left, supposedly. No one hold us to that, but supposedly an hour left until this thing is supposed to happen. Almost 500 people voted on our shoe poll. For those of you out there.
I got 20.
Look, did you? If Daniel, if you're out there, man, your shoe lost again. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. The 40%. Thank you very much. 40% picked those shoes. Again, nicest shoes that I own. So awesome. Okay, so yeah, I thought we'd do what I want to talk about now. And if you want to leave, you can at this moment. We're going to talk a little bit about just kind of our general reaction to what we saw in episodes 1 and 2. We got to be part of that event. We will keep it spoiler free. We're just going to be talking probably about characterization and those kind of things and staying away from the actual details of what we saw and what's in it. So, but if you don't want to hear anything about that, you're just like, no, I have an hour left. I don't want Taylor to accidentally slip and say something inappropriate or something. Then you can absolutely feel free to kind of step away here. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk.
Called out there.
You will, yeah. The Innkeeper's wife said, "I'll never own a nicer pair." That's probably very true. Yes, and in chat, please do not talk. If you've seen 2 episodes, if you've heard about them, whatever, please don't make the admin's job difficult. Don't talk about it right now. We want people that are sticking around to have us be the only possible people that might spoil something, not just all of you maybe mentioning something that they didn't want to hear. But so Wheel Up Time, and this is something that Noel brought up earlier. Kind of wanted to know your opinion.
I don't think I should go first.
You don't want to go first?
I think you should go first.
I should go first?
Just so, yeah.
You want to get a feel for what this... You're like worried the kind of spoiler-free thing. You might say something.
I just don't want to do anything. Yeah.
Okay. So this is some of my initial feedback. And I think from a general kind of standpoint, when I saw these 2 episodes, I thought that we would... I wanted that kind of like start at a big world perspective, and I think for the way I kind of view it, Rafe has said this, right? I think he said he kind of like wanted people to have that same book experience. And that did kind of like catch me off guard. I was like, okay, yeah, they gave you the book experience, took that book experience, and really kind of brought us in, which I was like, okay, yeah, that was one I thought they might go the other route, and I feel like they went that kind of book experience route when it came to introducing people to the world. And then this is another thing, might be different from what other people have said, other fans have said. I actually thought that the episodes were slower paced than I thought they would be. Taylor doesn't agree with me. A lot of people think it's really fast paced. I actually thought that it was going to go faster. And so I was like, okay, they're actually taking their time on this, more so than I thought they would. And then I've heard from other people who have seen them that they thought it was actually faster than they thought they would go. So that is, again, kind of a personal kind of taste thing that I think I was, again, surprised about, because I thought they would just go really fast, and I didn't think they did. But again, not something that everyone agrees with. So, no, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on comments here. Our family cannot wait to watch the show. What, did I miss a comment there?
What? I was looking at DoorDash.
Taylor, you are a mood. Yeah, so I mean, maybe speak to that. Those two comments. As far as the pacing, you just.
Sorry.
What did you? Taylor looks. So from a pacing standpoint, what did you think? You disagree with that assertion.
Here's the thing. I can only say a very nothing. I can just say I don't think so.
Yeah. So you think that it went.
Soon we can actually talk about the reasons why.
Okay.
But I think, are we allowed to talk specifically which one I felt was slower and which one I felt was faster?
Sure, I think you can say that.
I think that's vague.
Yeah, I think that you can say that. Yeah.
I think episode 1 was paced weirdly, inconsistently. I kind of but episode 2 is fantastic.
So you think from a pacing standpoint, you think
and obviously, right, it's a fantasy fiction book series of 14 books with a ton of different characters. It's just a first episode is going to be a very difficult thing to you have to show so many things to build the world. And so I don't blame it or dislike it at all. I really enjoyed the first episode. Okay. And I'm getting scared saying anything.
You're not. You're staying very general, so I think you're good.
It's like a gun outside the frame.
So no, I think the one thing I wanted to ask was characters.
I think
because you haven't read the books.
Okay.
So for those who are watching, Taylor has not read the books. He's obviously been producing the show for the last 2 years. So you're familiar with
general.
Yeah, you're familiar with the actors. You probably know the actors' names better than the book names in many cases. So yeah, maybe I'll go first on characters. I, as a book reader, was really excited because I thought that the characters were done, that they got the characters done really well. In other words, there wasn't a doubt in my mind watching who those people were. Not because you knew their names, but because of how they came across on screen. And so, yeah, the core characters to me, and that kind of speaks to what a lot of the actors had come in and answered in interviews, just how much they've cared to try, and how much Rafe has cared to try to get that heart and spine. I feel like that was accurate from a book reader perspective, as far as kind of getting the core attributes done well. And that's one of the things I was really worried about. Beyond just world building and those kind of things, I really wanted to believe in the characters. I wanted to get sucked in. And that's how I felt as episode 1 carried into the body of the episode. I felt like I got sucked in because of the characters, and that was really cool. So from your perspective, characters.
Characters.
You're not a book reader, so yeah, what did you think about it?
So yeah, I don't know how this all begins, how it was written. And I don't know, how they're supposed to be played, or, but I think they did a phenomenal job casting wise. Everyone feels exactly who I would have who I would have thought was I don't know how much just the characters
supposed to be the character.
Yes,
gotcha.
There we go. I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I don't want I just don't want anything. But no, I just think they really fit their characters.
Oh, you thought
well.
You thought the actors fit their characters.
When I just heard their names, like Rand or Perrin, I was that's
what you thought.
That's Rand and that's Perrin.
Yeah.
I didn't even there was no offness to it.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah. I like.
It's going to be a lot more fun of a conversation, and I have a lot of opinions and feelings and things.
You're being careful. I like it.
So in a couple hours, we'll totally talk in depth about it, and I can't wait.
I'm sure they're all like waiting for you to come back and be like, now tell us what you really, really feel like. Once you see that. So let's see what else as far as. I think.
It looked like visually.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Not like cinematography wise or anything.
Okay.
Like just like sets and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it all looked amazing.
Yeah.
Like it was extremely well made. You are immediately immersed in like the location you're at. Like I never felt out of it.
Yeah, that was and this goes back to my comment of big world. The world felt big, as in they took it from kind of an approach of like revealing the world to the viewer, like I had the experience as a reader. But what I really wanted was to feel like the world was big. And so just the locations and the way that's come across in these episodes, it feels like they're actually physically moving, if that makes sense, and not just these kind of, because that's one thing I worried about. They would just do like a bunch of like cut shots. It would just be like, and now you're here, and they would show you there, and it really, really felt like they were moving, and so I was happy as a reader. That was one of the things when they brought it to the screen.
Pacing, I think, was weird, and that I know was weird. Just kidding. Just to like go into my own opinion, whatever. Just because I think it's weird, it still is very extremely immersive. Like you really do just like go directly into whatever the place is called. I don't know the name. Yeah. And even if I know the name, I'm not going to say it. Listen.
I got you. Like, I don't know the names of these places, but whatever.
I don't want, yeah.
People are saying 50 minutes. That's right. I'll try not to spoil. We'll try not to spoil anything with 50 minutes to go, and you're still here, like, sitting here. So again, and it's, that I think that is something we can talk about here, which is the soundtrack itself. I really like how, again, not going to say much about it, but I just like how the soundtrack is a part of these episodes.
This is a great conversation. So I think about pacing. I think the pacing was a great thing in the episodes.
Yeah. It's hard to talk about the things we either didn't like or liked in much detail. So we'll get back to that once this actually either does or doesn't drop. So if you're just watching this now, basically the episode, a lot of fans believe the episode will be dropping at midnight GMT. That's right. A lot of fans believe. We don't know exactly when this is happening. Some people, yes, some said in the evening, tomorrow evening, as far as those in the US. I'd be really extremely shocked, actually, if this dropped, like, for example, midnight GMT. A day from now, that would shock me, I think.
Someone said, was the editing better than the Dusty Wheel cut of Winter Dragon? No. Listen,
yeah, it's a good question for Taylor.
Could I do some stuff with it? Probably. Okay, I'll take a shot at it.
Taylor, you're gonna do a Dusty Wheel cut?
No. So to fast forward a little bit, I loved it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm totally in for the rest of the season, and so I really like it.
Good. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Now you know if you were a non-reader. That's the. I absolutely loved the story itself. I have some critiques that I'll kind of get into in the episodes when we actually dig into when it comes to either changes or when it comes to approaches they've taken. So we'll get there. But no, it was these first two episodes. Absolutely loved them. Loved how episode 1, comes to a conclusion, and yeah, I think they do a great job of getting us into the books, if you will, the story itself. So that's really generic. These why do people do these like non-spoiler reviews? I don't know that we're very good at them. We'll get better at the non-spoiler reviews, but
I just don't know like what you're not finding. It's kind of like I liked it.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Benjamin said he keeps chuckling when he says fans believe. Yeah, I'm chuckling because we should know, shouldn't we? We should know, everybody. But we're now waiting. Okay, I think that's all I really... Again, I don't want to say and go too far on some of these reviews because we're potentially 45 minutes away from it. So
I'm definitely a non-reader because someone said does Taylor know too much, and I know nothing.
Yeah, he actually produces the show, but most of the time he's like just sleeping on the ground during the show because we're saying stuff like, and this is for book readers, and I won't spoil anything in the books, but we're like talking metaphysics a lot of the time, and we're like, yeah, but then the creator and Dark One, and he's like, that doesn't hold his attention. So I have to be like, this is literally, if you'll go back and watch any of our episodes, there are moments where I'll be like, and then Taylor will take us out of the show, and I'm saying Taylor really loud because he's sleeping, and I'm hoping that by saying it without saying, hey, wake up, that he'll wake up. And that works. That works about 50% of the time.
Sometimes I'm not actually sleeping, I'm just on the ground. Hey, what did Ryan Tim say?
Where's Ryan?
Right there.
I said, what are your both ratings out of a 10 for the first 2 episodes? Ooh, I'm going to hold off on ratings until after we can do this on the spoiler review side. Just because I want to give...
I have to?
Oh, no, you can't. You don't have to. I want to like... Okay. I like to give context with my ratings. I don't just want to be like, boom, and then not be able to give context with it. So go ahead. Your rating. Are you going to do like a rating for an episode? Like episode 1 and episode 2? Or are you going to go like over... Yes, you can give it... What do you mean, can you?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yes, you can give what you think.
Okay. Here's the thing. So I have a very strict scale.
Oh, we have to like learn the Taylor
so
scale
I
now?
quickly tell my scale so that everyone understands where I'm at. Because some people's scale is like they'll have it 1 to 10, but then they give it like a 9 or an 8, and it's like, yeah, I enjoyed it or something. And it's like a 9's not enjoying it. A 9 is it being almost perfect. So like in enjoying it, it's got to be like a 6, 7. Because if you kind of enjoyed it, that's like a 4, 3, 3, 4. And if you did enjoy it, it's like a 1. So with that in mind.
I like how you're giving everybody the Taylor scale. Someone's going to like have to like draw something on their shirt where it's like tank top Taylor. And then it's like
I'm
the
saying
Taylor
it's
scale.
like it's specific because I'm not saying this.
Yeah, this is Taylor's context. See?
There's just other movies that I've watched where I'm like, yeah, it was enjoyable, so I'm gonna give it a 5. And they're like, so you hated it? And I'm like, I didn't hate it. It's a 5.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it a 5. I would give episode 2 an 8.
Episode 2 and 8. Okay. What's episode 1?
And I would give episode 1.
You seem less sure about this one. If you're like staring at the screen and like, I have to live by this score. We're all waiting. Literally, the entire internet's waiting for you.
No, I would give episode 2 a 7, and I would give episode 1 a 6.
Okay, there you go on the Taylor scale.
That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
And that's what I meant, because also with the Taylor scale, 8, 9s, and 10s are really difficult to get.
Gotcha. You have to like get
because you got to really push through. But I extremely like
the tension.
Episode 2.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go. There's Taylor's rating, and for mine, you'll have to wait and come back in the after show. Megan, Taylor trying to kill time. That was like the longest review. I got you. There you go. Okay. So with that being said, we do have we're probably going to stay online here for another like 15 minutes. If you want to jump in and call, you certainly can. Oh, do we have a call?
Taylor's scale needs a wiki.
We actually have a caller, and they've been waiting online. So let's take them. Here we go. Let's take our first caller.
Oh, we have
Hey, welcome to the Dusty Wheel. Who's this?
Hey, Matt, this is John. I'm actually the guy you texted. I was called in on your very first show. And,
no way, you did?
Yes, I did. Because you probably don't remember because I made the joke that you have a 313 dial, and I'm from Michigan in the 313 area code of Detroit. So
Absolutely.
I just want to say how amazing it is to see where we started. I think we had maybe 20 or 30 people watching that initial stream, and to see where we are today, to see how long this has come, how real this is. I'm 42 years old. I started reading the series when I was 13. I'm like you, Matt, been around forever. I cannot wait to see this. I did not get to a screening, unfortunately, so I'm just counting down the minutes. My wife is like, what are you talking about, this Wheel of Time thingy I've heard you talking about for all these years? She's never read it. I'm like, I cannot wait to show my family, show everybody how amazing the series is, and through this TV show, I'm hoping they'll be able to latch on to it and see how much I loved it for all these years.
Yeah, it's here. We're like, well, again, I keep on saying this. According to fans, it's here in the next 45 minutes. So that's really, really exciting. And like you said, and thank you for calling and saying that, the whole concept that when people, you're right. Our second episode, I think the first episode, it was like so new of what we did here about almost 2.5 years ago. I think there were like 40 to 60 concurrent people viewing the episode.
Yeah,
and then
we
the
had that
second,
for a while.
like our second episode, there were like 20. And we were like,
oh no, on our first episode we had 60.
Yeah, 60 on our first. But the second episode was like,
actually.
You remember that, huh?
I remember that.
68. And then there were actually 20 the next time. And we were like, oh wow.
So when did you call in?
It was I want to say the first episode. I think the audio was screwed up, so my call was in the part where you guys lost the recording. But it was cool. I was sitting in my garage. Sorry to go off on a tangent.
No.
I was sitting in my garage. I walked inside. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, there's this cool new live TV show or live call-in show on the Wheel of Time. She kind of looked at me. She's like, that's that thingy you like so much, right? I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm like, this is pretty amazing. So thank you, Matt. It's so cool watching there. You on the red carpet. I felt like we were there with you.
Good.
Especially all these us longtime fans. It's really, really special what you guys have been able to create.
Yeah, thank you so much. Again, I can't believe that you. I love that you called the first time, and then you're here right before the actual show premieres. That's amazing. I love that you were waiting in the call queue there. That was like perfect. So, and the reason why
please take callers.
I know, it was like so cool. The reason why he knows the call number. If you want to give us a call, it's 1-313-825-5968. We'll probably only be able to take 1 or 2 more calls. But yeah, if you want to call in really quick and ask us a question, and we will try. So, John, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 1 second.
Absolutely.
Taylor sending. Oh, yeah. Do you want me to?
Yeah, I think
Taylor,
so.
Okay, so, John, Taylor would like me to send you a mug. So can you jump on Discord or on social media somewhere and send us a note? We'd love to get you a Dusty Wheel mug for being our first and almost last caller before we actually have the show come out. It would be awesome to get you something like that. So yeah, find us over on Discord or on social media. Send me your information, and I'd love to send you a Dusty Wheel mug.
Will do. I'll jump on that right now, actually.
Please do. Hey, have a good one, okay? And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. I never get to give out mugs.
I know.
That
You were like, you're always the one back there going like, how many mugs are you giving away?
Well, you're like, okay, guys, since I missed one last week, we're going to do 12 for today.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I think we shouldn't take any more calls.
What do you?
He was the first caller, right?
That doesn't. It doesn't have to be that he has to be the last. No way, man.
That's very poetic.
I love it. I love the symbolism. I love that. But no. So for people that are just jumping in right now, the belief is that the episode is dropping here in the next 40 minutes or so. Sometime from the next 40 minutes, which would be midnight GMT, until after that. So, that's a great point. We don't know exactly when, but that is the first time I think that any of us believe the episode could be dropping. Will be in 40 minutes. And I just saw like an answer. Someone was answering a question. Oh yeah, and this is a good. Why not? This is a great one. I don't know how many people are still watching us. How many people are still here with us?
940.
Well, 940. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you don't know, the Dusty Wheel, this won't spoil anything in the books. The Dusty Wheel is an inn.
Spoils the most important thing, actually.
The Dusty Wheel is an inn in Towers of Midnight. It's actually in the city of Camelin. It was created, it was added into the books by Brandon Sanderson, who finished the last 3 books. Brandon kind of immortalized, basically, a variety of fan communities by putting their community in the books, and also the individual who leads the community made them into an innkeeper. So my character, I run theoryland.com and have since like 1998, and I ended up being part of the beta read group for those last 2 books of the series. And Brandon was really gracious and kind and took Theoryland, created the Dusty Wheel. There's a lot of symbolism in that name. He did a fantastic, amazing job, like taking Theoryland and creating an in out of it. It's, if you go read the beginning of that chapter, which is chapter 31, Into the Void in Towers of Midnight, you will read what is basically Theoryland. And it is this place where you hear news and rumors. They called it the Rumor Wheel, and that's what they call it in the books. As far as the Dusty Wheel is also known as the Rumor Wheel. And so I'm Innkeeper Hatch in the books. That's obviously based off of me. And so when we built the Dusty Wheel, we thought it'd be fun to build, basically take the thing that was built and put into the books, take it out, and actually reenact it or enact it in real life.
It's like another turning of Theoryland.
That's right. That's right. I think calling this another turning of Theoryland is a great way to...
With a second generation.
Yes. So yes, cheers to all of you that visited, have ever used Theoryland before. To all the fans that were participating in Theoryland, you're amazing to have done that and to be immortalized in the books. And this is my way of winking at you, actually bringing the Dusty Wheel to new fans here, and like we've done for the last almost 2.5 years. So really appreciate all of you. Taylor's sending me a note. Okay. 1 second. He's giving me a note. Okay. Yes, he's giving me a note. You could have just said we have to end soon. You like, that was a really...
Why did you say it?
That was dramatic. It was dramatic.
But it adds tension.
It adds tension. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, yes, and I want to one last note just to Brandon Sanderson. He actually finished just these last 3 books of the Wheel of Time, enabled us to have a finished book series in order to be able to then have a TV series that has an ending that we can hopefully get to. So cheers to Brandon. Here, yeah, a little cheers to Brandon Sanderson. And also cheers to Harriet and Team Jordan. Love that we're at this moment again.
Do it, not
30. Cheers to Harriet. And we're all at this moment, just maybe could be 30 minutes away from...
Sorry, I just drank.
Could be 30 minutes away from the TV series that we've been talking about for decades actually coming to the screen. And can't wait to hear what y'all have to say about it. So, yes, Harriet, Brandon, Team Jordan, thank you for all your work and dedication to this. Taishar, that's right.
Did I use that correctly?
Yes, that was good.
Good.
Well done. Yes, cheers. Yeah, I'm seeing cheers in chat. This is awesome. So we'll only take, like I said, probably be able to take 1 or 2 callers. Let's bring this next caller into the show. Hey, welcome to the Dusty Wheel. Who's this?
This is your wayward mod, the master of the deck.
Master of the deck. How are you doing? Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Yeah? Oh,
yes.
It is almost
literally, I texted my brother because I've roped him into watching. I got him to commit to this like 2 years ago. Let me just say that. That he would watch the Wheel of Time with me when it came out. And, you know, the devil's owed his due, you might say. So he texted me when I was I was updating him today. I'm like, Amazon won't tell us when it is, so just be ready for anything. And he said, I wish that I got as excited for anything in the world as you are pumped for the Wheel of Time.
Yeah, I've actually heard that comment a lot lately, which is just like the amount of passion that Wheel of Time fans that talk about this online have for their books. It's not that this is unique in the sense of I've seen other fans that are just as dedicated to, you know, Star Trek and Star Wars and other things. But yes, this is a very much of a passion-driven community that loves to just chat about its favorite thing. So yeah, and your time is very much appreciated for what you do here at the Dusty
Well,
Wheel.
you know, I think this might be one of the first, whatever. I missed a lot of the first months that you were on, but since I became a moderator, it's one of the first shows that I deliberately I haven't been in the chat because I'm trying to be assiduous with not seeing specifically spoilery reactions to it. Right. You know, not that I haven't read all the books and all that, but the show is different. So
yep, yeah, it's getting exciting. So how many times are you gonna watch this between now and Sunday, I guess? Do you have a goal, or are you just gonna whatever it feels like rewatching until you can't rewatch ever again?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea because I don't make content, right? I don't have to like watch it again to like, do a reaction or like, write down my thoughts. But most of the time I don't rewatch things until I've forgotten what was there. But Wheel of Time might be it might be the exception. I don't know. I'm going to watch it with my brother, and so maybe I'll feel like I need to watch it by myself. I don't know. It's going to be an adventure, Matt. I have no idea what my own plans are.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can say this reliably. We're going to be breaking it down, so you probably will have, regardless if you go back and watch the entire episode, you'll probably be watching portions of it in the sense of we will be breaking down what happened. So whether you watch it or not, you will be talking about it a lot. I know that. I love Megan's comment here. Megan said, so if the show doesn't release in 30 minutes, will you start the stream back up so we can all be depressed together?
Consolation stream. Oh man. No, my brother and I I'm literally about to hang up on you so my brother and I can go get pizza because I'm like, we're going to get pizza and watch the Wheel of Time. But before I yeet myself off the stream, his comment made me feel really grateful for everything that the Wheel of Time fans have been over these last couple years. And you and Taylor specifically for being the best hype men around. You've maintained this momentum over 2 years that we not only stayed excited, but got more excited. And, not just you two personally, but it's been really a lot of you two. So thank you.
That's right. What Master Deck is saying is if you don't like the show, blame Taylor. That's
actually not what you were saying.
It's basically what was just said, I think.
Hey, Taylor took the best selfie pictures at Jordan Con. So if nothing else, he's got that going for him.
He did, yeah.
And in London.
You did.
We don't
and in London,
currently to show.
He did take some great selfies.
I forgot you can't see me, and I'm doing motions for the camera.
I love it. Adam just said, we'll let you go here. Adam said, can't really be a casual fan if you've read 14 books consisting of 12,000 pages or more. Yes, that is true. There's no such thing as a casual fan that reads all of these books. That's for sure. Well, thank you very much, Mash of the Deck, for calling in. Really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon, okay?
Awesome. We'll see you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Master of the Deck needs to go and get something to eat, because if it really is dropping here in 30 minutes, let me remind everyone what the plans are. If it does drop in 30 minutes, we will give everyone 3.5 hours from that time to watch as much or as many of the episodes as they can, and we will do our first live stream after that. Little after show, just 4 to 5 hours, right? We have Taylor, I think, gave us a max of 5 hours before he gives his last call.
I will definitely be there for a few of those hours.
Yes, for a few of those hours. There probably will be a point where he's like, I'm going to bed. If anything happens, wake me up.
Or just end.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Esmond has a great point. Do you want... I'm not saying you're going to do it, Taylor. I'm just going to ask everybody. Do you want another live stream if the episodes
how many people
don't
are in here
drop? Right? Yeah, tell me how many people don't drop today, U.S. time. How about that?
There's still 950 people.
There you go. So we'll ask, do you want another live stream if the episodes don't drop today, U.S. time?
Sorry.
I'm not committing, Taylor. I'm just asking the audience here. Let's see what they have to say.
I am the creator of the stream.
Wow.
And
You went right towards it.
I'm just saying.
Yes, all 3 episodes, as far as we know, are dropping at once. I haven't heard anything to indicate otherwise. So yeah, we'll see how people answer. It was 100% yes there for a while. Then some people were like, no, we're not coming back to this thing.
Hashtag sad stream.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Rachel said hashtag sad stream is a great comment.
We'll just come back and do a variety episode. I'll just come. I'll host, actually.
Let's hope this is not true. Let's hope that's not true. I agree. That's right. Oh, save your strength. I like the comment, save your strength. Yes, we should probably save our strength and prep for whenever it does drop at that point. So, okay,
last caller.
Last caller. Taylor just called last caller.
I'm hungry.
Taylor wants to get a bite to eat. Welcome to the Dusty Wheel. Who's this?
Hey, this is Aaron.
Aaron, how you doing?
I'm doing really great. This is my first call-in and my first live stream joining you.
Wow. Awesome.
So I represent the probably influx of many people that will be coming in, and I'm really excited to join the fandom. I'm currently rereading the series. So my question to you is,
I'll try to
are
answer
you ready? Are you ready for this Wheel of Time tsunami that is about to hit the world tonight? And ripple out all across everywhere. It's gonna it's gonna hit so many people that aren't even aware of what it is. And are you ready for that? And
yeah,
and what does that look like?
So I had this feeling when we were actually in. Let me see if I can find the picture. I don't think I have this picture, but I'll look for it. When we were in this square here, everybody. Oh yeah, I do right there. Yes, I'll show this on the screen. You can't see it, but if you were watching the stream earlier, you saw this. When we were here in Piccadilly Circus in the UK, right at this corner where they had the anamorphic, am I saying that right? Whatever it is, thing that showed Moraine kind of reaching her hand out, this kind of marketing slick they did. There was the trailer playing on this screen. It just continues to play as it kind of moves around. And you would see some of the names of the characters show up. And the coolest thing about that was you could tell that there were just tons of people that were taking pictures and watching these things and learning these names for the first time. And it just made me smile to know that across the world, that the names of like Egwene Alvear and Nynaeve Almira and Rand al'Thor and Perrin Ibarra and Matt Cawthon, people are going to know those names. Like, they're not going to just be a small portion of this world who came to love these characters. So many people will know these names and they'll become part of kind of the lexicon of the world. And that, I couldn't stop grinning when I recognized that, just staring at these kind of huge marketing billboards selling this series right to the world. And I can't wait. So yeah, that was my takeaway of just yes, I am absolutely 100% ready for this I'm ready for people to know who we're talking about. Maybe they won't know all the details. That's okay. But to know who we're talking about.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Exactly.
Welcome to...
Exactly. I must say, I am glad to have found you and joined you, and I'm glad to kind of represent the newcomers that I'm sure will be coming in droves. And I just can't believe that after tonight, the entire world will be changed forever. There's no going back after this. The Wheel of Time will enter the world in a way that it hasn't. It's going to ripple all over. And I'm just excited to be here and to join the fandom and to join your deep dives. And I'm just really excited. And thank you.
Yeah. And I want to invite you. There's some you'll really enjoy. If you've read the books before, you should go check out the Robert Jordan's notes. We've done, I think, 4 or 5 of those shows. We have to get back to them. I've talked to my guests who normally do those with me. And I think we're going to start those back up in 2022. Those are just fun. For people that have read the books, those are just fun episodes, things you likely have not heard, or if you've heard a portion of them, you just haven't heard a lot.
Yeah.
And by the way, Taylor's feeling the love here for being kind of a new caller, and this is your first stream. Taylor wants to give you a Dusty Wheel mug. So if you can reach out to us on Discord, or if you can reach out to us on social media, remind me what your name was again. I lost your name. On
Discord, I'm Aaron, but on Discord, I'll be Zero Fox. So.
Zero Fox. Okay, Aaron. Well, thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate you sharing that. Thank you for being around here again. This is just fun. I don't know how.
I'm super excited.
Excited for this. So yeah, go ahead.
I'm super excited, and I just get there are not many times I feel like in life where you get to be part of a pivotal event where things change forever. And after tonight, we'll be on the other side, and I'm excited to explore what that will be like and join that journey, and I'm really excited to be here. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Thank you very much for calling in. Much. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And do reach out to us on Discord, and let's get you a Dusty Wheel mug, man. Appreciate it. And cheers. Cheers. Have a good evening.
Will do. See you on the other side.
See ya. Bye-bye. Taylor being all...
I thought it felt right.
I just want to point out something really quick. Okay. You're not in front of the camera a lot. But see how fun it is to like give away mugs.
Okay, but
no. Hold on.
I have
You always,
reasons.
hold on. But you are always like you're like, what are you doing in front of the camera? But you're right here. You're having fun with
But
fans,
I'm
and you're
doing
giving away
it
mugs.
specifically. You're just kind of like, we missed one. How about we give 12? And it's like it's nonsensical. We had someone call in. The first caller of today was the first caller ever on our show.
Yeah.
On the first episode.
Right.
And then on what's our last episode before the show premieres, we had a first-time caller coming in. That just makes sense. Now listen, if someone else comes in that's new, you don't get a mug. And
Okay, I'm going to ask you this live, right in front of the audience.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a mug away?
No. No, that's not how this works.
See, this is what I deal with, everybody. This is what I deal with. Okay, so unfortunately, we can't get to the other callers that we have. We're going to drop off here, let everyone spend these last 20 minutes like freaking out. We're going to go get some food and get ready on our own for this very event. If you are waiting right now for the call, please call back. We will open the call lines at some point tonight or early morning if this is really when we're going to be getting the episodes. The call lines will get opened back up. We'll be doing episodes a lot. Just be on the lookout. Please follow us on social media. Again, just as a reminder how this is going to work. If the episode drops here shortly, we're going to give everyone 3.5 hours, and then we're going to come back on and do an after show with you for 4 to 5 hours, and until Taylor basically makes us get off. And then we are going to break down the episodes during that, 1, 2, and 3. We'll break them down at the beginning, a non-book spoiler discussion, and then a book spoiler discussion. And that's how we'll go through all 3 episodes. So if you are just new and haven't read the books, that's okay. You'll be able to come in and actually be there for the first half of those. We'll put up like a banner letting people know. So just when either there's going to be spoilers or there's not any spoilers. So yeah, I think that's the idea here. Let's see what happens. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, Taylor, you want to go that way? I did want to ask one last poll.
Go which way?
500 people. You want to go?
We can send it.
Okay. No, we were going to do the. Yeah.
Well, goodbye.
So yes, goodbye
See
to
you guys
Taylor.
on the
Last,
flip
let
side.
me end this poll. Do you want another live stream? People were saying no pressure, Taylor, but 80% of the people, 80% of the people said yes.
80% said no.
There you go.
I guess.
And our last question to the poll, our last poll question: are you ready? That's a great. Is that our first yes and no tonight? Are you ready, everybody, for what's about to happen? And I think we'll leave you with that last note. Oh, we had to show this. If you did not see this, you have to see this one more time. This is the funniest thing that has probably ever happened to me. I've never been, as far as I know, on the AP News, but inadvertently I was at this point. This is in the AP News entertainment site, and if you missed this earlier, listen to who you hear at the beginning of this cut that they put out there. I know. Oh yeah. Here we go.
I'm your host, the Innkeeper, and this is who or what is it you guys would ask?
I don't think of it.
I'm your host, the Innkeeper, and I'm your host, the Innkeeper.
that just makes me laugh. But this is the best thing. Listen closely to what Rosamund Pike is saying, and then enjoy the pure moment of what they cut to after she says this. This is fantastic.
She doesn't give a lot of her secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So,
Who wears the best boots?
There's so many secrets, but the most important one is who wears the best boots. On that note, thank you very much for almost 400 of you voting. Are you ready? Look at that, 83% to 17% are not, or are and are not. There we go. 83% of you are. I'm kind of in that like, yes, let's talk. Let's get this going. So, okay.
Cool surprise.
Yeah, we have a cool little surprise. Stick around for this moment. You'll enjoy this really unique way that this show will end. So on that note, thank you very much for being here for our final stream, likely, before the show drops. Thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smack.
Welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. You went right to kill it. Look at you, you're all ready. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is
really well. And now I'm like, great, my turn.
And if you don't like that, you want to say, well, Robert Jordan. Thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel. Hold on a second here to bring us back. Hold on. It looks like we missed the end of that. How dare you, Taylor?
I get to do it.
You only hear smash. Okay, let's do that again.
Thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smash.
Thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smash.
Thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smash.
Welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're already. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is
really well. And now I'm like,
thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smash.
What's up with that clip? Go find the actual one that you didn't cut.
It's not working. I'm sorry.
Make it work, Taylor. You got this.
Go to the thing.
Oh yeah, where's it at? Taylor wants me to go find it. Hilarious. Okay, now you're gonna have reverb there. You're like, okay.
Just having a good time.
Yeah, that's right. Let me see if I can find it, everybody. Do you remember where it's at?
It's just it's right there.
crazy back.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try to find it now because now we're like, no, here we are. Let me see if I can find this for everybody. We have to hear Madeline Madden say it because she's awesome. And okay, I know we're gonna cut off, but now okay, here we go. Okay, this is the one. You should hear this one, everybody.
Okay.
This finally should work.
Wait, am I supposed to do the thing now?
You can, yeah. Here you go. Okay, here you go, everybody.
So thank you for being with us at the Dusty Wheel and
Smash to black.
there you go. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Dusty Wheel.
Hey, welcome back to the Dusty Wheel. You went right to kill it. Look at you. You're already. You're just done. I mean, this is like this is
really well. And now I'm like, great, my turn.
And if you don't like that, and you want to say, well, Robert Jordan could have made the two rivers all white. He could have, but he didn't. So
just complimented me on my dress, and as you can clearly see, I'm not wearing one.
I see Lukumi as something along the lines of a Shida Haran analog.
It does make sense why it outlasted the breaking.
Yeah.
See, this is why I have Therese in the show, because she's going to correct everything that.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dusty Wheel Show. What? Meme Off Challenge. Yay!
Pair of like baby face mounted on like a huge body. So like all of a sudden,
this is not just a traditional fantasy, right? There are sci-fi
and
elements.
Just a moment ago, Rafe tweeted something. So let me get my guest in here with me, and
probably I would say put in 70-80% of the work. I got to be over the shoulder and be like, no,